The stronghold of the enemy, the beast system, our world that we live in today, the spirit of the world, and the works of the flesh. The enemy has a stronghold on the minds, the hearts, and the souls of the narcissists that are the worshiping Satanists, people that are in allegiance with this world, people that have made a lot of money by being in bed with this world, by being in allegiance to it. They are doing the will of their father, Satan, and the kingdom of darkness. The stronghold is a collective mind that controls their intentions, their machinations, and their wicked schemes and ways against you, their selfish ambitions to steal, kill, and destroy everything that is your blessing. Artificial intelligence is a hive mind and represents the beast system. The artificial intelligence will control human beings by a chip, exactly the way your phone works. So the same way that your cell phone has a chip and it receives data through the internet, through the modem in your office, through the satellite on your roof, the cell tower in your neighborhood, and the satellites in space, this is exactly how humans will be chipped and will connect to the beast system. They will connect to the satellite. I don't know, it'll be in the second heaven, which is located in the constellations. So the blessings of the good jobs, the promotions, the people that donate a lot of money, those don't come to you because the people that they come to are already plugged into the beast system. They are already chipped to it and are giving allegiance to it, and Satan rewards his people. This is why I have a boss who will give 10 to 20,000 to the church in her neighborhood, and by the end of the year, she'll make $1 million. Human beings are plugging into the beast system by the acts of the works of the flesh. Also, as more people reject God and they don't have the protection of his covering, and they do the satanic worshiping of the works of the flesh, they are plugging into the beast system. That's the God they worship. That's the God they get power and authority from, and the God that they get money from. Human beings do not have a physical chip yet, but I do believe that their minds, their hearts, their souls, and their bodies are in alignment with the beast system. They're in alignment with a little g God of this world, and they are in allegiance with the God of this world. They do as thou wilt, which is the satanic covenant that Crowley created. They are in allegiance with the spirit of the world. When they, as human beings, act through the works of the flesh, they are giving their allegiance and their worship to the idol god of this world. These people will also stifle and persecute God's people to stop you and to control them, because they're afraid that we are going to take over their kingdom of darkness. Because the demons that reside inside of them understand that we have authority. We are higher than the demons that are in them. We are higher than the God of this world. And their authority and blessing from the little g God of this system, they know that they are being blessed from the God of this world. And they know that we have the power to take it away. So they do everything in their power to prevent us from doing that. So they're going to control us. They're going to persecute us. They're going to take our children. They're going to take our houses. They're going to take our businesses. They're going to do everything to take away all of our resources. This is why God has said, we are not of this world, but the world loves its own. Why does the world love its own? Because the little g God, Satan, that's running the world, if you give allegiance to Satan through blood sacrifice or human sacrifice or however you do it, the world will reward its own and it blesses its own. So the world hates us because we are not of the world. So the reason the world hates us is because we are part of God's kingdom and we are not a part of the beast system. So narcissists will control you financially. So narcissists that are worshiping Satanists make sure that they sabotage and control. They steal, kill, and destroy any blessings from God into your life. Because you are ignorant, it comes to fruition. It happens to you because they are controlling the purse strings, and pretty much everyone is on Satan's payroll. The narcissists want to control and dominate you while rejecting you and cheating on you at the same time. They sabotage your ability to sleep, your finances, your peace of mind. They sabotage your relationships, your job opportunities, and your family. My family won't help me because they are afraid of the retaliation from my narcissist, so they don't want to get involved. I do know that he does, as a worshiping Satanist and part of the beast system, he does have access to witchcraft, which is the counterfeit of the Holy Spirit. I am afraid for others to help me because I don't want them to get hurt in his retaliation. And I'm not kidding about this. I've seen this firsthand. So the narcissist has successfully controlled everything in my life. He has controlled people, events, my time. He's controlled situations. He controls people that would potentially support me in my escape from him. He controls my blessings of money. He controls my career opportunities. He controls my phone calls. I can't have a phone call without him hovering in the background, which is very uncomfortable. You can't concentrate and you can't listen when somebody is basically stalking you in the background. The only thing that the narcissist worshiping Satanist can't control is my relationship and fellowship with God. Since he has been unsuccessful at destroying my relationship with the Most High God, Jehovah, through Jesus and the Holy Spirit, he is now punishing me through adultery and fornication, through dissensions and heresies and hatred and contentions. So he's committing smear campaigns against me. He has hired flying monkeys against me. He triangulates the narrative to support his false narrative. So he's part of the beast system. He's plugged into the beast system with a chip. And all of his network and all of his allegiance are in agreement with him. So they are all plugged into, in some way or another, like through association, they are all plugged into the works of the flesh. By being in agreement with him, they are all guilty of being in allegiance with the kingdom of darkness. And although they don't realize this, but because of my treason against his little g God in the kingdom of darkness and his agenda for my destruction, he is doing everything in a satanic power through the witchcraft and sorcery that he's plugged into to destroy me. But I do know that God is not going to allow it. And my awareness of this. So I'm going to do my next video on giving your grievances and the injustices that the beast system is doing against you in a separate video. I don't have to take vengeance on the narcissist. I don't have to do anything. But what I do have to do is present my case to the court of heaven and present the injustices and grievances that have been done against me and let go and let God. And God will take care of this. You have to realize that as the children of God, we are higher than the children of Satan. And the demons inside of these narcissist worshiping Satanists, they know what we have. They work really hard at convincing us and controlling us and destroying us. That if they can destroy us before we can find out the value of what we are, that they will win. The reality is once you understand what you are in God's kingdom and your authority, they're really just like cockroaches that we step on.